How do you make a lasting impression with your writing? Hi, my name's Steve from plugcopywriting.com. Today I'm going to look at how to develop a brand tone of voice. Consistency plays a huge part in building up the awareness of your brand. You wouldn't dream of keep changing a logo now, would you? Well, how you sound plays just as big a role as how you look. Nobody is reinventing your logo every day, but every time somebody sits at a keyboard to write something for your brand, they're shaping its personality. If you don't give them guidance, they'll just make it up as they go along. If that's not what you want, then it's a good idea to create a brand tone of voice guide. Okay, so first off, what is brand tone of voice? You can think of a brand voice as its character. It's its temperament, its charisma, it's its personality. It's the thing that dictates how a brand behaves. You might want to come across as a plucky challenger or dependable or wise or considerate. The tones of your voice are the shades of that personality. Depending on who you are talking to and the message you want to get across, you use slightly different tone. Brands are just like people. So if you're in the pub talking to your mates, you sound one way. If you're sitting with your grandma, you're going to sound a different way. You're the same person, but you have different inflections in the way that you talk. Same with the brand. To be able to switch that tone of voice in your writing, it's good to have a guide. Every company has a unique personality, and personalities are complex. There are the rational bits, the functional benefits your brand has. Then there are the emotional benefits your customers experience. You've got your values and the stuff you're passionate about. That will give you a proposition, the reason a customer will come to you. Out of that will come the brand essence. This can be your mission statement, what you stand for. Once you have a handle on that, pick 4 words that sum up the character of your brand. This is your core personality. These words will give anybody who works on the brand a quick picture of who you are. Make sure that you put those words in context though. If you're a fun brand, your idea of fun might be totally different to mine, so give some examples of what you mean. Now your writers have got something to work with. They have the personality, the color of your brand in their mind. Now it's time to describe the shades, the tones. You can create a scale to let people know how your tone will change depending on who you are talking to and where. The tone you use with commercial customers might be totally different to the tone you use with trade customers, for instance. Telling a story is very different from the tone on a statement. Make a note and add examples for other people to follow. Then you might want to add some style guidelines. How do you want to address your customers, for instance? Is it always hi or the more formal dear so-and-so? How you say hello and goodbye is up to you, but not your individual writers. Next, spell out grammar and punctuation conventions you're happy with. Is it we are or we're? Have or haven't? Can writers break with convention and start a sentence with but or and? It allows for much easier read copy, but it's not grammatically correct. It's a question of how formal you want to come across. Let people know how to spell your brand name. Some companies have acronyms or official legal names that don't sound very friendly. How do you want your product name to be written? Caps or no caps? Bullet points or a numbered list? These are all style considerations, things that writers have to make a choice about. Put them in your guidelines and the choice is easy. It keeps your brand tone consistent in the eyes of your customer, and that's what you want. To make a lasting impression in a crowded, competitive market, consistency is key. If your tone stays the same, you have got a much better chance of communicating your brand personality and character. And that is what will keep your brand top of mind. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Thank you.